Thanks for joining me today. We are on day 18. Didn't want to come out. I definitely had this one in a previous year. This is Cherry Marzipan Oolong. 3 to 5 minutes at 212 degrees. Oolong tea, cinnamon, apple pieces, rose hips, natural wild cherry flavor, natural almond flavor, cherries, rose petals, moderate caffeine. Smells like cherries. I got nothing today. It was a long, boring day at work. The last day of classes was yesterday. What did it say? 3 to 5 minutes. Echo, set timer for 5 minutes.
5 minutes, starting now.
The last day of classes was yesterday. My last day was Monday because I have a Monday, Wednesday class, not a Tuesday, Thursday class. And grades are due by today, but I finished them on Monday because my contract doesn't actually extend beyond the class day. It's kind of annoying, but it is what it is. All right, so I did that one. Oh, this is a good question. What do people sound like? Charlie Brown adults. That's mostly what people sound like to me. And if you're not familiar with the animated Charlie Brown, most of the adults sound something like wah, 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 wah. And every now and then a word will come through. Or sometimes I'll get a string of wah, wah, wah word, like that. That sentence was supposed to be sometimes I'll get a string of words and then something that doesn't sound like anything I can recognize. Or sometimes it's one word and something that doesn't sound like anything I can recognize. It's interesting. And then there are like weird spaces, like everybody's talking like William Shatner because of the frequency that I'm not hearing, if that makes sense. There's kind of a muffled quality to what most people are saying. Like, kind of like when people were talking behind masks, except that we're not behind masks anymore, and people are still sounding like that to me. So muffled and Charlie Brown, that's what we got. Ears weird. I was thinking of a few other things when the what are some of your other hobby questions, and I didn't write any of those down. I definitely didn't tell you all of my hobbies. I just forgot. But now that I'm here and in front of the camera, I have also continued to forget. There was something really specific, like, oh, that's a cool hobby. I should have mentioned that. And I don't know. I forgot it. Or was it a weird skill? It might have been weird skill day. And I definitely had, it was weird skill day. And I had a weird skill that I forgot about again. I'll remember it probably when I finish recording. Will I remember it for tomorrow? No. Will I write it down? Maybe. Yeah, I really can't think of it. So the thing that I put in the cloud by my head was that I am very into miniatures. I have built some pretty cool houses. I have a Roma Vardo that I built. I'm very proud of that. Now I'm really trying to think of what that weird skill was. I don't know. Resin crafts. I've done crafts with resin before. We got a lovely sympathy card from the vet today. They gave us a little phantom paw print. How cute is that? I miss his little toe beans. He was a good cat. That's all I seem to say when I think about how much I miss Phantom. And then I'll say, he was a good cat. He was a good cat, but he was also a cuddly cat and a warm cat and a purry cat. He was a good cat. I keep looking at the time on my camera. It's telling me that I've been talking for 5 minutes and 30 seconds, including the bit in the beginning too. So any minute now this tea's gonna be ready. I'm feeling a little tired today. It was boring at work. There was nobody there. For much of the day, I was the only person in the building. I think every year that I need to just take off these last days before winter break after classes are done. But every year I don't, and I really should, because it's boring. It's so boring. There's nothing happening. All my grades are in. There's nothing to do. There isn't really any last minute thing related to my regular job that I can finish. Yeah, boring. Tomorrow I have a dentist appointment in the morning, and then I will go into work and be bored until about 3:30 when we have our company party. And then I'll go and echo, stop timer, possibly eat. But last year, so I'm allergic to bell peppers and everything in that pepper family, not black pepper, it's a different plant, but bell peppers, hot peppers, chili peppers, sweet peppers, all of those, I'm allergic. And last year, I recall pretty much everything that they had at the company party had some kind of pepper in it. I could have the desserts, and that was it. So I may not have yummy company paid for early dinner tomorrow. We'll see. I don't know who to talk to when they schedule these things. Like, who will the feedback get to that it would be nice if they could provide some food that is without my allergens. Like, even the salad tends to have peppers in it, and you can't pick the peppers out because the juice remains, and that's half of the problem. Pretty goldenrod color, almost. I guess that's more orange. So the cherry flavor is really subtle. It's there. I don't know why my tongue shook saying there. It's there, but probably the heat. Let's blame the heat. It's there, but it's not strong. It's not bad. It's nice and light, which kind of fits for an oolong, if we're being honest. So that's today. Thanks so much for joining me. I am grateful for you. My daughter says bye. See you next time. Bye.